Welcome traders to this weekly Forex forecast for dollar, euro, yen, whatever you kind of want me to do this week. So I hope you are happy. I hope you're good. There has been a bit of technical issues around this morning, so if you can hear me, that would be good. So if not, please tell me right now. So I think that it was a very long intro. My apologies. Today we're going to go through interest targets, stop losses, risks, maybe some news, maybe what should we think now. We're going into last week of July. Where are we? What do we want to go? Where do we plan to go? Right? So that would be amazing. So for this week, I really just want to be happy. I want to be content. I want to be trading my plan and leaving everything else out. That's like my #1 goal. And then I also want to be following the market more than forcing the market. As you might know, we're all humans, and I also do make mistakes. So it's all about being true to your strategy, what you have proven in the advance already previously that you can do, that you will do again and again and again and again and again and again. So I hope that's nice. I hope that's good. So we have Moala today. Good. That's awesome. Hi. That's actually shark. H-A-I is actually shark in Norwegian, so said shark. Vidal. Anyways, that's a funny side of me. Apart from that, I think let's go. So I think what we will do, I think I won't do dollar in the beginning. I want to do dollar in the middle. So if you have anything else, we can do anything else than dollar at the moment. That would be good. And then if you want your comment to be prioritized, you can use this thing down here, which is you can pay for your comment to be shown. I think that would be a good way to structure it, unless I will go with my flow. Good. Let's make some money. I agree. That's good. So we're good for next week. So let's go, I think. Okay. I think I want to start out with oil. Or not. Euro USD, Euro New Zealand, Euro Pound. Yeah, okay. So Wally is one of my mentorship students. He says Euro, basically. But I can start with oil. I think oil is okay, even though that's a dollar thing, but it's just what I have right now in front of me. So what do we do first? Clean charts. Somebody's complaining that my charts is not clean. So I will go clean charts. You can't trade without clean charts. Here we have clean charts. Can I still make it a bit cleaner? Yes, I can take away the 21 EMA. All right, I can go to 4 hour and we can start analyzing. Okay. We have the weekly. We are still climbing higher. We have closed above the previous high. We are still continuing higher. Quite basic price action there. Okay, so we're still bullish on the weekly. We are still bullish on the daily, because daily here is okay. So how do you do this thing here? Where you just say, okay, where's the close of this candle? The candle closed on support. This is support, not a new low. Okay, so we're still bullish. So what is it? Weekly bullish, just to then daily bullish. What else? And then 4 hour. Okay, so now we know what is above us and then we just take it in a bit. Okay, then the 4 hour. How does this look like? So 4 hour looks a bit different. That's a double top, lower low, lower high. All right, that makes this close very important. I would say, and I would argue, in this very moment, in this very second, 4 hours bullish. Okay, until it breaks below 41, it is still bullish. Okay, so I will look for bullish setups. That's how I would technically say it. But then on the other side, I also want you to have a fundamental bias. There is two ways to roam. There is actually doing the fundamental analysis, which I have done in my mentorship group, or you can flip the coin, or you can read some central bank reports, or some World Bank reports, some OECD reports, and see, okay, what are they saying? What do they think about the future? Do what they think about the future. Then you have your direction. Basically, it is to structure your head, structure your brain. What helped me becoming a better trader is to have one view. Because if I think, this is actually a very good example. Very good example, Ivan. Okay, so in this is what bears sees. This is a bearish reversal for bears. Okay, bear. But for bulls, for the buyers, they're thinking, oh, this is support. This is going to go higher. This is going to go lower. So it doesn't matter your technical analysis, because what your opinion is for this month of July, if it's bullish, you are thinking this is bullish. And if you think this is bearish, you think this is bearish. But then it depends what happens next. Okay? That's what determines who is going to win. But both of them are right about this being their setup. It's up to the market to decide, not you. All right? So I think that's a very good. I think it's a very good thing. So yeah, is it lagging? Okay, but my face on my phone doesn't lag. So I don't know. My sound is good. Anyways, I will continue since my phone is good. What else? So let's now go into the more stuff that is making my charts look messy. Is that this is a correction. As long as it holds, this is a buy. Okay, good, okay, fine. Let's see. Hello, Sagar. Hello, Wally. Hello, Morale. Kieran, hi. How are you? HL view. I don't know what that means even. Wally says no lag. It's back again. Good. Hi everyone. Hello. Daily. Nicola says, where are your fundamentals? Please explain. In terms of what do you define as fundamentals, and what do you mean by what are your fundamentals? You have to explain that better or differently. Anyways, I think that US oil is going to go higher. Okay? If it doesn't, fine. So what happened last week was, this was a bullish week, hitting profit early. And I've said to you guys before, if it hits early, you are likely then to retrace. I think I would have said that would be the low. It may have been the lower low than that, but still within the 4 hour, daily and weekly, it's still bullish. So I think we're going up to 43.20 this week. Okay, good. Then if you were the seller that you really wanted to be forever, I would say that, okay, so I would just look for pullback here, pullback maybe, but not closing below here, and then something like that, or just straight out of the gate, pullback. I would always look for the pullback, always look for the pullback. If it doesn't come today, tonight, this evening, this night, or it might come tomorrow morning. So just, just like you see here, there is one pullback here at least. So it doesn't go straight. That's on 1 hour. And then you go down to 15 minutes and you will find more. So if you were a seller, stop. You would maybe want price to go back up to 41.80. And you don't want it to go higher than, you have to be below 42. So your line of the sand is still 42, I would say. It can go up there and then down, but it makes it makes it more risky for it to continue the bullish move. And then we'll take it down to 39.20. Okay, targets is 43.60, 43.20, and 39.20. Then I want to say you use risk. You use stop loss. So if you are entering in this area here, you would have your stop loss below here. Okay, and then if you sell up here, you have your stop loss above here. Or you use a fixed amount, which is 100 pips or more, 50 maybe. Okay, good. Here you have a better risk to reward ratio. The lower you get it. Awesome. Yeah. So last week on Euro Pound did exactly what I told. Okay, thank you. We will go through that soon. So I think this is a good setup. Is it, what are you? That depends on you. You would say I agree or don't agree with whatever that you have seen. So I think that's good. Okay, good. So what is my fundamentals? You guys have, like Nicholas, you have to explain more than that. You can't just say that. I can explain. I just don't know what you mean. You want me to comment about. And then there was some requests on the euro side. So euro, New Zealand, euro pound. We can go to euro pound. That's okay. Euro pound, I said last week, believe it or not, I said last week that no, that was on Tuesday, wasn't it? So we did this, and they went down there, and I said, okay, this should be the play. Okay, it actually worked perfectly. And then if it was down here on Friday, no, on Tuesday, sorry. And if it went and make a new high, you would catch the pullback. That's your entry. You would catch the pullback. That's your entry. And then after that, it just went sideways. Sorry, but if you are in this trade here, or in this trade here, or in this trade here, which is my perfect trade, you should be now in profit. When did you close? You shouldn't have closed, as it's still now bullish on the 1 hour. Are you a seller? You would say, okay, you now have a new low. You would sell the pullback. You got your stopped out somewhere, and you're waiting for a new low. So you're waiting for price to come back down again. Okay, good. But here in this kind of a range, doesn't really matter because you're not lower than this low. So this is kind of the integrity or the line or the barrier, the gate for bearishness. Okay, does that sound good? So Wally, Euro USD influences oil as well, right? Well, oil is priced in dollar. Dollar moves on the risk sentiment. Oil moves on the risk sentiment in different directions, in both opposite directions. Oil goes up when everything is good. Euro goes up when everything is good. Because, okay, so but it's not correlated in that sense. But yes, general perspective is euro up, EU up. Also is US oil up. Oil. Okay. So euro up, US oil up. So if you're a bear, you should wait. You should not be entering here now. You should be like, okay, wait. If you're a buyer, like, oh, amazing. I can wait for it to come back to 90.80 and up again to 91.90. Okay, good. That's your plan, Stan. Nothing else. Where's your stop here? Well, if this is your plan A and this is your plan B here and here, your plan B should be below here, and your plan A is kind of in the limbo of getting stopped out maybe too early, but 50 pips. Yeah, okay, so down here, okay. Maybe if you can even extend it down to below here, that would be 80. Yeah, okay, that's a bit too far. Okay, so if your stop is below 90.22, that would be a good thing if you're a buyer. All right. Hi, clicked only once for trend line. You draw a lot. What's the key? I don't know if I understand you, Sagar. Like my lines, it's a pivot point. It's an indicator. It's called Wayne's pivot points. It says up here. I don't know if you can see it, but it should be. Okay, you can't. Okay. Well, let me move my screen then. Let's see. There. It says here Wayne's pivot points. If you can't see it. Okay. Well, okay. That's 2 seconds. Just taking away that. And then we can go back. Then I would just say, okay, quick Discord, I think. Skype. Just taking away some background thing here. That's all, to make you guys a bit better. And that's good. Back on track. Okay. So what else? Was in the you made 120 pips. So I'm happy for you, Sagar, and if you in the future feel like appreciate it, well, I don't give away investment advice. I don't give away. It's only for educational purposes. So it's only up to you of how you trade and what you trade and that kind of a shenanigan. So yeah, that's that. Hi, how is life treating you? Long time no see. Well, Oscar, I have been ever since here and every Sunday. So if you have not been here, welcome back. And still sunny outside and still summer. So life is good. Do you think pound Swissy is going to go to good setup this week? I will look into it. Please check pound yen. I am bullish on that statement. That one. Okay, let's look at pound yen later on. So I think I've given you the entries, the targets, and stop losses, and the reasons of where and when. Okay, 91.90. Good. Let's go then. Euro New Zealand, same thing, and I think I said somewhere. So this is also another setup on the euro. Still the same thing. Comes back down. You have a new comes above here. Makes a new low again. Well, that doesn't matter to me. And then it goes off. So that would be a good entry as well. Yeah, good. Euro New Zealand. What happens this week? Well, I think we can take it a bit downtown again. Like you would wait for it to come back to 74.50, take it back up to 77. 77. Okay, good. I think that's that. No more. There's nothing else. There's no bearishness in this. It's just bullish. So yeah, let it go. Then we were supposed to go through Euro USD. Okay, fine. Do you have anything idea about Tesla? Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. What did they say? Like with today's valuation of Tesla, they need to like sell 100 million cars a year, so it doesn't really make any sense, right? So apart from that, let's go. I don't know. I think the stock market is going to go up anyways. I think generally buying an index is kind of more than what I said. Look, it's kind of more than what you need to do. Individual stock, I'm not into that, so I can't really tell you. But what I can tell you is, as long as the Fed is still buying bonds, the only way to put money in is actually into the stock market in America. So there's only one way up. But of course, there will be individual fluctuations. Sammy asks, "Hi, what's your explanation of Fed statement this week? Is it going to the direction of the US pair around?" Okay, my expectation is it should be in the essence around that the America has picked up again, like maybe the downturn or the economic activity has been rising more than expected. That they are still looking into supporting the economy. They are strong and faithful in their strategy. Somewhere around there, meaning status is 0 or equal, like no change, just do whatever they're still doing and not cutting back on their stimulus. If they stop or want to go back on stimulus, dollar will get stronger, stock market will fall. I think it's way too early for them to start changing anything. So my general thing is USD is down. Generally speaking, I mean not specifically that specific moment or minute they say it, but overall. Okay, good. So I think it will be is it called a bearish statement? Yeah, no change. Please check the pound yen. I am actually going here. Okay, good. So what happened? I think I said here was plan. Okay, you can just do that. I think we do that. I had it last week. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so where are you now? Pound yen. Okay, here we are. Okay, I said plan A and plan B. So plan B is still working, so we're still bullish as buyers, but this is really your last resort. So what we did, we hit profit early. What happens? You go back and then you have, now I would say pull back and then buy up to 37. I think that's a good swing point. Will it happen? That's a different case. But if price, so there's a lot of if statements here. If price goes below 35, 135, don't need to do anymore. Okay, so like then it's no longer bullish. Okay, good, fine. Very specific. And if it falls below 135, do you know what? Good. Then we have got a confirmation on the what the market wanted to do. I have zero remorse about that. That's not something that I would be, what do you call it, concerned about if it goes below 135, because I know over time that my strategy works. And then if it stays above 135, we're going to go up. Okay, up to 137, 200 pips. Good, fine. Yeah. So what's my view? Up, as long as we're still above 135. 135, 135, 135 is really your line in the sand. Put your stop loss below here, and you're good to go. So it's still my personal opinion, still what I believe from my expectation is happening, but of course it can happen whatever it wants to do, doesn't matter. But time again. Mr. Connor, I saw your price somewhere. You're awesome. You're awesome too. Boom, Mr. Connor. Conair. Maybe I said you're wrong, but sorry. What about gold? So we're going to go through the dollars. Okay, good. So that's pound yen. Straightforward, nothing else. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Aussie dollar. Oh, still bullish, you say. Okay, it came back down. So this is still bullish. So where's your target, mate? Well, mate. So this was very overextended. Came down. Good. Back up again. Beep, 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 beep. Well, okay, not a kid. Okay, anyways. So what do you want to see? Well, you want to see a break of this trend line here, and then this is a falling wedge of an overextended move, and then you see this happening. All right, mate. Okay. But also on most of those dollar pairs, I want to go into something. So what I would do, I would go down to maybe daily as well. Every day I would buy, right? But another thing is you have to have it in consideration is if they've hit monthly profit already. Okay, we still have some room left. Okay, so if price is up here, I don't know. Well, okay, so if okay, so yeah. Okay, I think, well, fine. Well, let's say there's one move up before down again. And down again is next month. Okay, good. So whatever, up to 72.50. Okay, good. That's your last chance this week. And then we will look into, so we will have a live session on Sunday for the month of August. We will plan trades that is between 150 to 2 to 3 to 400 pips on Sunday next week, right? For the month of August. Will it happen? Different case. But if we end the week high, you might see it coming down again, all right? I have warned you. If it closes high, if it closes like this, you would think it'd go down again. If it closes up here on Friday like that, like there's like, how do you, yeah, like just only, how do you make it move? Oh wait, so if you only see this, let's move, let's go move. If you only see that shenanigan on Friday, price is like that on top, we're likely to fall again. So have that in mind. Profits is not, price doesn't always move higher just for the sake of moving higher, right? There is also humans behind this. Pound yen pullback beneath 136 level after extensive yen rallies on safe haven demand. Okay. But as long as you're still above 135, you're still bullish. Can you suggest a buy on gold? I can't suggest anything. It's up to you. When is your next webinar? Your next webinar is on Tuesday around this time, 19:30. So I think we're bullish. And then if it fails this bullishness, I think 71.5 is a good area to sell down to 69.30. Okay, you heard it from me if that happens, but I'm a bull. Okay, good. Euro USD. Oof, this one has really gone. So I think what, like, well, do you remember the entry we have? Is it in here? No, it's not here. Or it's in here maybe. So around 14.5, I think I have an entry. And I think I have profit of, gosh, what else? What do I have? Is it 200 pips? I don't think it's that much though, but yeah, okay, give or take. 200 pips on that trade. I wasn't supposed to trade, but this week I'm going to trade. So Euro USD this week is very high. I would love it to come back down to 150.70, take it up to 1800, and then I want to go to the month and see where our, we don't have our 3 here, do we? Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, okay, I have to find that on my other charts then. Okay, maybe not. Change this one to week, monthly. Let's see if that works. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so that's a bummer. So there is a line up here that I really want to know if there is. I have to go to my MT4 to figure that one out. But okay. So just below 1800. Is that too much to ask for? Potentially too much to ask for. Hi, Sad. May I see your pivot point settings for a microsecond? And you put 20 Indian whatever rand. So my settings are, I don't know what you mean by that, but like it's just, I don't know what else, how like, okay, also everyone just see, I don't know, how do you find the settings? No, it's not that. Okay, let's see if we can find it for you then. Okay. New, maybe not. Let's see if I can find the, that's just, is it open? Nah. Anyways, I just want to see if I can find it. Okay, read more. No, I can't do that. So how do you find it, Ivan? Well, anyways, settings. You want to settings. So settings is 1 week. I have one with 1 week, one with 1 month. I then have no labels, and the bullish exit and bearish exit is green, and red for entry, and green for bullish entry, bearish entry. I don't know what else you want me to see. Just the setting symbol. Okay, 1 week. Where that was it. Okay, good. What do you say, Sammy? Sammy, you don't consider the previous resistance on Euro USD on bigger time frame rather than just pivot points for the next week. Okay, let's go there then. Okay, let's take away all my charts and say, okay, do you have resistance on a higher time frame? So we blew that one, and then we would see into this area here. We have above here. So in that case, there is no resistance until 1800. So 1750, I would say. 1700 might be, okay, so 1700, 1750, I would more say 1750. All right. It's next to the hide button on your open. Yeah, I did settings. And then that's that. Hi, sirs. I see you from India. I just joined now. Hold pound dollar sell with $200 loss. It will come down or not, please suggest. Okay, Siva. I'm actually quite interested in why you sold. As to me, I will look into gold to pound dollar soon, but I'm interested of why you sold. What was the reasons of why you sold? And for you to have a $200 loss doesn't say anything to me, because if you have 1% risk, and then you have 2 million, you know, $200 is nothing. But then instead, if you just have 2,000 in your account, or 500 for that matter, it's no longer 1%, right? So you really need to know what stop loss is. You really need to know how to trade before you open a trade. And you need to have a plan to exit your trade. To me, I don't know if you listen to Gary Vee, but I have zero feelings about stop loss. I feared it, but now I have zero feelings about stop loss. I don't know if I'm glad if it goes to stop loss. It's not that bad. But I'm like, okay, good. Okay, I was wrong. Fine. Okay, let's go something else. I can make money otherwise. I didn't do it now, but I will make it in later on. Like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so 1750 on euro. Okay. Then, but you still want to pull back, all right? You still want this to come back down again before you buy again. Because right now we are just skyrocketing, and then all of a sudden it will come back. So this is what I'm looking for sometimes, right? You have up, and then all of a sudden it falls. But it's just a pullback in the trend, and then you continue, right? So if this starts falling now, sellers will sell, or retail sellers will sell, but it's not a sell, all right? It might be a sell in a week, but not today. Definitely not now, all right? Make sure you understand that. Can it consolidate now? Yes, it can, all right? It can consolidate, but you have to have your plan, have your stop loss, so you are sure that you get out when you're wrong. Back to pivot points. So I said that's central. Okay, so if it comes down to 1530, it still is valid trade, okay? Just a bit less aggressive. Fine, good. Then, if price comes below 1483, which then becomes my stop loss for this one, yeah. So 1483 is kind of the line in the sand for it to be bearish. Okay, good. I wanted it red. Let's continue. Okay, I've set you the prices now. 17.5, take profit. You want price to come back to 1573. If it doesn't, you just leave it. If it comes all the way to 1530, you're good to go. And if it comes below 1483, you leave it. 50 pips stop loss or bigger, 1% of your trade account, and if you can't do that, lower your lot size. Hi Siva, you should really take my course. Talk to me in the Discord channel where we can talk one-on-one into better understand the market. I don't think pound dollar is going to go down. Where would you put your SL at? I just answered you, Wally. You know where to put your SL, but if you don't know, below previous pivot point line, or 50 pips, depending. So plan B, plan A, and definitely below S1. Okay, at 1483. Okay, this one is not bearish. Okay, you can want it to be bearish, but it's not bearish. Why do I say it's not bearish? Because we made a new higher high. If this did that, if price closed below here, I would be happy to say this is turning around, people. But right now, it is going higher and higher. All right? Hi, Travel with Wife. Hello, Louise. welcome to the club. Because it have resistance on 1 daily. That is not a reason to sell. Okay, let's do it. Let's everyone. Okay, I would do this with everyone right now. Okay, how do you know you can? How do you know you can sell? Okay, in what market conditions do you want to sell? You want to sell when price is falling. Okay, I have specialized in this kind of a pattern where there is a double top, lower low, lower high, sell. If it breaks above, it's no longer a sell. This pattern has to be at resistance. Okay. Okay. So what you need to find there, you need to find someone who wants to take profit at that area, okay? Then we can go into monthly pivot points. There's no profit taking here until 129. For the week, there was profit taking at 27, but it seems to me that this week we're going up to 129. So we're still bullish. What do you want to do then? If you're still bullish, you don't want to sell, then you close your position. So I would want to see that at 129. I would be happy to find that pattern. So double top, lower low, lower high, back up to this resistance and then lower at 129. That would be my plan if I was a seller. But if I'm a buyer, I'm like, good, we're going higher. What do? I buy. Going higher, coming back, I'm buying. Going higher, coming back, buying. As long as that is still intact, as we don't have any reversal as of this, I'm still continuing to buy. Okay? I think that would be okay. So, I don't know. Have we got a market structure lesson today? I'm not bashing on you, Siva. I would love to help you. And I clearly see that you lack... I don't know if you... Yeah. I clearly see that we can improve your knowledge. That's all. Nothing wrong with you as a person. I would love you as a person. But right now, the market tells you you're wrong. Just, that's the only thing that the market tells you. And then we need to improve your knowledge. That's all. So let's continue. So 129 would be the target-ish. 129, 29.50, give or take. I would probably say 129. Take profit, leave it, the rest to the gang. If price comes back down to 127, I would be happy to buy it. I also believe there will be some small pullbacks, and then we're going higher. I also believe that if we are here Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, we might see some consolidation, and then it starts to go down again. Okay, so if we hit this early, this is early, Tuesday is early, anything before Wednesday is early, then we have hit target early, done, dusted, go home. Okay, you need to know when to go away. This one is another thing. It hits early, then just consolidates, doesn't do more, but still goes higher, so it's still bullish. Bearish, I wouldn't put you in a bearish trade because it's not bearish at the moment in this given time. All right? Awesome. Gold. Somebody asked for gold. So what do you want to see on gold? There's nothing to see on gold. Gold is still a buy. But where do you want to buy? Well, at the moment, I would say first opportunity, first contendant is at 1897. Might be too high for you. Then I would take a next contendant at 1873. Is that too low for you? Maybe not. Yeah, okay. So something in the whereabouts of... Okay, is that too low? Let me see if I can find something for you. Or we're just going to go record high and nothing else to look at. Okay, we are all right. Okay. So how does this look like, guys? That's a whopping week. Okay. So is this going to be resistance? Probably. Do you want to plan for it? Not really. As you can see, we closed above it, so we're still bullish. This is also a very extended candle. That means it can also fall. That gives me two different signals. But yeah, I would still just go into here and say, okay, whatever you say, catch the pullback. Maybe the safest way is for it, maybe safer is for you to like go low, make it does whatever it does want to do, break this, catch the pullback, and then go higher. Makes you less pips, but is more definite than it just goes straight down again. But this one is going to go higher. I also want to tell you, my mentorship student, to my mentorship students, you guys, you need to prepare for August. I think I will go into my Discord channel today and tell you what I want you to do, but I think you need to really plan for August. So, and now everyone knows that we plan for August, so you might also do that. How? Mentorship students will know how to. I will tell them how to. So that's good. Yes, gold, please. I'm on gold. What else do you want me to do? If you want to sell it, you should do something else. Eat ice cream, drink soda, I don't know, go to the beach, go to the mountains, go to the cabin if you have. Find somebody who has a cabin, find a boat to fix. Be kind to someone, go to a shelter, I don't know. Help homeless people. Doesn't matter. Don't sell gold. Your strategy is wrong if you want to sell gold. What could lead to a sell-off on gold? Nothing! Well, let us be serious here. I'm talking about gold. I talk about gold 2022. Okay, gold 2022 will be higher than today. Okay, here you see, gold 2020 will be higher than $1,900. That's my plan. Now everyone sees it, okay? If it will go, if it falls, yes, it can fall, but that's just another reason to buy it back up. If it falls hard and long, it will just be another reason to buy back up. I won't buy by buying a downtrend, but I will buy when it goes up again. All right? So for me, that's my plan. And right now we are in a very good trend upwards. Very aggressive, by the way. But that's kind of the only way to do it for market participants nowadays, right? So, yeah. I can't tell this is a gold. I definitely can't. If it dropped as Fed statement, should we buy it? I think that we should be able to go higher in the end. Yes, a Fed meeting can be a profit-taking event. Gold can fall a bit, but it will resume its trend. New Zealand dollar has been requested. Same thing as pound dollar. No, maybe not. Aussie dollar has a pullback. Not really. But then that's what you expect. This is a good thing. Okay, coming back down. and then going higher, going up to 67.30, 67.40. Sorry, I can't really talk at the moment. Nicht gut. So for me, that's good. Continuing higher, continuation. Well, if you're a seller, you think this is quite good, but it's not bearish. Trend is not bearish. We're still making higher lows, and you need to break below 65.50 for me to even think this is bearish. All right. Lack of a new high really works for you as a bear, but I'm bearish on USD, so I think we're going to go back up. Where did this guy go? Siva. So Siva, so I hope that you go into my Discord in the link in below, description below. I will comment it. I will maybe even say your name. Go and follow that general free channel. Talk to me, and so we can give you some knowledge. I really want to give people knowledge. Really want to give people value. Even though if you don't purchase anything from me, if you don't give anything to me, it doesn't matter. I want to give you value before you do anything. I want to prove that I can help you. Have you ever heard about that? Everyone wants to be paid before they help you, but I want to help you before you pay me. Cheers, guys. And then my mentorship students, I'm not their boss, they're my boss. They will tell me what to do. They will tell me their expertise. I want to go to you as a mentorship student. You're the mentorship student, I'm not the student. You would tell me if I asked you about New Zealand dollar USD. You are a New Zealand trader. You can give me a whole report on the fundamental analysis of why it should rise, why it should fall. Then you can go into what kind of setups do you want to look into, what is the current trend, a whole analysis report, and I will say, okay, I will just go to the summary. What's the summary? And then, okay, fine, good. Let's do that. I want you to be the expert. That's kind of foolproofing because I'm not the only one with the knowledge. I train you to become the expert. You're paid to be an expert. You're not paid to be average, right? Sounds cool, but that's what it is. The market pays you because you're an expert. USD CAD is falling down to 32.55, but I also think this is also done because this is a support line. So if it breaks below the support line, we are still, if we're breaking below this support line, we're just continuing mission. Good on you. Awesome. Thank you. USD CAD, this is not at all bullish. If you're a bull, go somewhere else. If you are a bull on USD, take vacation at the moment. It can become bullish next week, but it's not now. So vacay. I want to see photos from the beach you're on, people. I want to see bulls being on vacation so I can get profits, okay? I want to see your photos. I can show you my photos because I was yesterday out, but apart from that, mountain hiking though. But apart from that, there's no business for you in the trend. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis, there's nothing for you to do. You would make money in March. That's when you become rich. Could you please do it with the key levels like we usually do? So key level here is 133.65. That's a key level. But if you're a bull, you really want to be above 137. So that's 300 pips up. That's a 300 pip range. Well, the bullish trade. So, okay, let's do it differently. This is a range. This is a range in the range. And where we are now, we are at the bottom. Okay? So for me, we are on a bearish move. So I want this to break. I want to see this and then that, and then down. 2 132.60. Good. Adios amigos. Nothing else than that. If you want to be a bull, 137 is your chart, is your price to be above. If this holds, we're in a range. If this goes higher, we're still in a range. And if we break above here, we are bullish. Okay? It's a 4-hour thing, but still. Anyways. Highlighting key levels with rectangles. I am. And I have. And I have with prizes. Dow 30 futures. I'm so glad that I joined the mentorship program. I'm learning every day new stuff and great mentorship videos. Thank you for your help. Amazing. Amazing review. Illuminati. Thank you. Appreciate it. You just joined. We have way more to learn. We have way more to do. Apart from that, people, I really want you guys... Have you gotten any value from this webinar? Have I given you anything that is tangible enough for you to hit the like button? I might say to you often, maybe I'll bother you with it, but it should be natural to you. If you're like, I got a target, I got an entry, I got a stop loss, I got new knowledge, that would be amazing. Thank you. So, on Sunday, on next Sunday, which is around 2nd or 3rd, we will, maybe 2nd, we will plan for August. Then I will update publicly my view for August, where dollar will go. So be with us then. In the meantime, I will do that with mentorship students. So I've done dollar, US dollar pairs. I am dollar bear this week. We have to see a pullback on many of them before buying. So yeah, buying Aussie, Euro USD, buying AU, buying Euro U, buying gold, buying pound yen, buying New Zealand dollar, selling USD CAD, buying US oil. Then I'm open to more pairs. What else can we do? Wait, who else was that? Yash asked for Aussie CAD and CAD Swissy. Very quick on that one. I think that's very quick today because it's bullish, you buy. Okay? Bullish, you buy. Nothing else. 96.65. That's your target. Aussie Swissy, CAD Swissy, CAD Swissy, CAD Swissy. That would be okay. It's bearish. Okay. You just follow the trend, catch the pullback, take it down to 97, 98. Sorry, 68. Sorry, 68. Okay, good. Nothing else. That's very interesting, by the way. Very interesting. 69 to 68. Okay, so that's 100 pips ish. Sounds cool. It's good that you remind us that click the like button. We are really focused on your explanations. Euro yen. Valley asks. Dear Patel says, bought gold according to your analysis. What to do this week of time? Hold it. If I bought gold, and when I do buy gold, I would hold it with my hands and never take profit. All right? I wouldn't, but that's up to you. That's up to you. That's just my opinion. Like, I wouldn't. That's my strategy. You might get more profits than I do by closing and winning, but I would just hold it. It costs me money to hold it, but I'm still okay with it. Where are you? Euro yen. Okay, euro yen. The US that I just do that. Okay, so I will do use 30. I know that's been requested for a couple of times. It's also a thing. Gosh, where are you? Is it NASDAQ? Yes, 30 Dow Jones. Okay, good. Still bullish. It's turning around, by the way. Okay. Okay. 1842. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Good deal. Fine, good. Pound New Zealand. Okay, so Sagar has given me 2 krona, which is like a couple of 2 cents, couple of cents. So we will go there. So if you see what I see, okay, sideways July, falls in August, goes sideways in August. Okay, that's last year. This year goes sideways in July, falls in August, goes sideways in August. Just a suggestion. But now I want to do pound New Zealand. Okay, good. I'll do that. I'm just telling you guys. This one might fall this week, or maybe not this week, but at least first week of August. Well. Okay, so where are we, Slugger? Okay, so where are we? Nothing much happened here. We are just in a range. We are at the top of the range. And I think I say back it down. So if it now is here. Okay, let's go away, move. Okay. So clean charts. Clean charts, I mean clean charts. Yeah, okay. But sell zone. That's the buy zone. I'm still at it until it closes above this candle here. Okay, above 93-ish. So this is okay. That still works. So that would be a sell down to 90.28. What do you do in August? I think you either need to join my mentorship group or technical analysis group, or actually I should do that. I can do that as well. I have a technical analysis group. I think I need to redo that one. Marketing maybe. I think it will be $90 soon. It's 120 now. And I think because I can just, well, it doesn't add me much trouble to just have a lot of people in there. And right now it hasn't sold anything at all. It doesn't really matter to me, but for you to guys, for me to help you, I can tell you guys what you need to do here. Fine, good. But I also think there's some value in knowing what to do. Right? Not only that I can tell you what to do now, but also what to leave out, and that's what I do in that. But apart from that, don't need to. There's no need to. It's totally up to those who are motivated, willing to do the work, and wants to work with me. So yeah, that's a sell really, Sagar. Yeah, do $1 every live stream. Did I do that? Yeah. Well, you are still behind. You just $0.50 now. I think what it is compared to Norwegian krone. So yeah, good. Then I think that's a sell. I think that's a buy, and then everything else, if it breaks above, then it's a buy. But so far, it's still bearish. Technically, depends what you want, where you want it to go. Pound CAD. So yeah, as you maybe took notes there, it's just in a range, just bubbling around. If it breaks above, then you know what to do. If it just stays here, that's what you want to do now. So it depends, what are you, seller or buyer? Choose one team only. Pound CAD, same situation, still in a range, again at the top. When it then comes back up again and again and again, that doesn't make me happy in terms of no trend. Being back up here is sign of a good thing to sell it, but the lack of a new low, still holding this lower, higher lows all the time, feels to me that we're just doing this. And then what does here is the point of whatever can happen doesn't really matter. It can break up, push down, and then go lower again, and it can just break down, pull back, and also go up. So that's not really a pattern that I do. So what do? I do pivot points. Okay, let's do that. Let's go back to those. That's a sell zone. Sounds a good deal. Take it down again. That's all. Nothing else. But if you're a buyer, I think you would need to break out of this one before you buy. Okay. I think I've done that. Pound New Zealand, pound CAD. And then somebody requested for pounds with. So we are on the pound train now. Pound train, pound. But where is pound going? Well, for the COT report, there was less buyers. It was more bearish. Given that that was interesting. It was interesting to note. Kind of understanding it though, because pound is not as strong as euro, but nevertheless. Okay, so I would say we're just farting around. What does that mean? Nothing at all. We are in a trend that is not a trend, that never goes in a trend. I wouldn't trade this. That's not what I want to do. That's $1 now. Yeah, maybe it is actually. It's 8 kroner. 8 kroner can give me what? Thank you, Div. Amazing. What can I do for you, Div Paddle? Other than that, bring you value. Thank you, Sagar. I appreciate it. That's good. Nice. 10 less than 2. Thank you, Jill. I really appreciate it. I don't know how else would I can tell you. But apart from that, I would just do that. As long as this holds, this would be bullish. Yes, that would be a thing here. Okay? Do you guys understand me? This is bearish. This is a reversal pattern. This is the higher high. This is the pullback. That's a buy. Good. That's a new higher high. Good. Then it comes back down again. Yeah. All right. Good. Then we need to make a new higher high. we didn't. So we're just in a range. I don't do ranges. Ranges don't. Okay? So thank you, Pavel. Sorry. Okay, I will, since you were quite good on that one, Dev. I would say, let me put my brain to it then. Okay, so let's go to gold. So pounds per seems sideways doesn't really matter. I was done with it. I don't want to give you any ideas there. Okay, so let me give my brain to it. Okay, so gold. So reasons for higher, going higher. Okay, let me explain what I just wrote to you. So this is quite high. I would call it mentorship level. Okay, so the reason for why gold will go higher from now until 2022 is the Fed. The Fed has, like, you have like when you as an investor, that's what we are, right? We are investors. So when we are investors, we want to evaluate our options. So the ones that has least amount of risk, which is no risk, is to buy debt or 10-year T-notes, 10-year treasury bonds from America. They have maybe 1% at the moment, ish, give or take. I don't know what the real is, but yeah. So 10-year T-note USA. That's Bing today. So 10-year T-note. Okay. 10-year T-note is 0.87. Nothing else than bigger than that. Okay. So if you get 0% to give your money to America for 10 years, that's too little for you, right? You want profits, right? This is very little. So when you have so low return, what do? You go to a different asset class. Then you might go to mortgage-backed securities. The Fed bought that too. So when the Fed buys, do you know what they do? They're like, hey, you have bonds. Well, yeah, I have. Do you want to get some money for that? Cool. Okay. So you bought at a discount, you give them to the Fed, and the Fed gives you money for giving them your bonds, and you get more money. And this is large money, right? So whatever you have left now of options for those money you just gotten from the Fed is gold, is stock market, and maybe real estate market. So you have very limited amount of potential ways to put your money because you want returns, or you need returns of 5% a year. That's what pension fund has. So you would buy gold. The other thing is that when the Fed now has pumped so much as $4 trillion into the economy through the bond purchase, and $2 trillion from the Senate or whatever it was, 6 in total, that has devalued the dollar. When dollar goes down, this one rises. So you have investors buying gold, you have governments buying gold to have something tangible, and you have those who believe there will be a hyperinflation and those who believe will be no inflation, both buying. So there is a lot of large players buying gold. The other one is the risk sentiment. There's a lot of risk at the moment, so they would buy gold just to give you security. It's I don't know if it's an old thing to do, but that's the market behavior around risk. And then why I said government is then buying because they don't have a lot of avenues to put their money into. Central banks wants to be the one. And then the reason why it would go lower would be a stronger dollar, would be profit taking because now we have gotten so much profit because it's going higher, 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 higher. The other thing is those I just mentioned to be buying gold, they don't care about today, tomorrow. They are long-term buyers. They don't take profit today because it just got up 20 pips or whatever it was. No. 2% inflation rate in America, that's when it will stop. Whenever that is, I don't know. But that's what I believe. If that takes 1 year, 2 years, so that's why I want to hold it. Because I am just playing along with the big boys, which are central banks and governments and large institutions such as hedge funds and pension funds and those who has big money. I'm just following them. I'm just how to make it like small sound, small like I'm just running after them. That's all. So if it falls this week, I'm sorry if it does, truly. But generally speaking, that's where the direction is. Only dealing gold. So if you have any quick words, I think I just gave you a quick word there. Thanks a lot, Evan. See you later. Thank you, Illuminati. Apart from that, people, what else do you want to do? What else do you want to do? I think I just explained myself quite well in terms of understanding the market. The other thing is, what else benefits from this? Okay? What else benefits from this? So in this kind of situation, dollar gets weak, yen should get weak, Swiss should get weak, gold should be strong, euro should be strong, pound should be strong, Aussie should be strong, New Zealand should be strong. I just gave you reasons of how you should position. You should not buy Aussie and New Zealand together, Aussie and Canada together, or USD yen together and USD Swissy together. Because they should be strong and weak together. That would make absolutely no sense at all because it wouldn't give you profits. For example, there was one time back in March, pound yen moved 180 pips in one day. USD yen moved 15. Which one do you take? 185 or 15? I would take 185. So I would trade pound yen instead of USD yen. That's that. Thanks for the eye opener. Wow. Thank you, Div. I would appreciate that. That somebody with my knowledge, I don't know, I'm just sitting my own. Like, what can I tell you about myself? I feel like I'm just a humble trader that has been doing my research over the years. And I can just continue to sit in my hole. I don't care. I make profits. Like, I do what I do. I'm just here to help you guys because I see. I don't know why. Like if I see price, if this is the price, if this is price, what do you think retail traders are positioned? They would normally be, let's see, there would normally be 70%, give a 30%. Okay, so which one do you think it is? What is 70%? Are they 17% buying or 70% of them selling of retail traders in this kind of a market situation? In this kind of market situation, 70% is short. Why? Why are you 70% of the retail traders, this non-educated, short? But if you go and look at the COT report, which is the hedge funds, those who actually have positions, who's the professional money, They're long. They're increasing their buy position every week. And short positions are taking profit. They're leaving the market. This is becoming more bullish and bullish for the week to week past. I'm just saying it. I'm just telling you. There is something in the retail mind that has been taught that is not right. I might be shocked for this because this might be less people to fool, but at least in my group, we know to buy this. You are humble one I ever attended. Last week you made me good profits and holding. Thank you, Patel, sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can also become a member. And then every Sunday at 5 p.m. I should be live for only members on my YouTube channel. Does not include my mentorship people. So I think it's like, what is it? 14.99 a month. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. we will go through 5 pairs that you guys choose privately. Private live situation. So that would be very few people. That would be very tentative, maybe even short, because it would just be straightforward, and I will really plan for that. So I think it's like $14 a month. If you're into that, I think that's a thing to do. So yeah, I think if you go like, let's see if I can find that on YouTube. It should be here somewhere, but if not, I will figure it out. But if not, I will make sure to find it somewhere here. Okay. I don't know how else, but maybe you can see it and I don't. But if you find my channel and if it says to become member, but I should be approved for that. So if not, that's what at least coming up. If not, I don't think it's not supported in chat at the moment, but I will figure out what to do. Okay, sounds good to me. Sounds good to you. If you have gotten any likes for this, I hope you have gotten value in this webinar. We have gone through dollar, we've gone through euro, we've gone through pound. I think dollar is weak, euro is strong, pound, yeah, but all the dollar pairs will rise. USD can't fall. Then I also think that yen pairs will rise. I also believe that US oil will go up. That's just a general thing, not investment advice, and it's only my opinion. Take it for that. Okay. Apart from that, people, I will look into it. So thank you guys for joining in today. I really appreciate everyone, and also all the money coming in. I really didn't think this was possible, because I've only been trading for myself for 4 or 5 years. Like, I've been alone. For me to have a community now, it's really I don't know. Yeah, it's really been a dark time in my life. So for me to have a community, people who wants to listen to me, I never thought that would be possible. So yeah, thank you guys. Maria, George, I will figure it out. I will look into it. I will maybe try and do a test live session to see if that works, or make some of my students to do it to see if what they find. Apart from that, then I will have a talk with YouTube and see what's going on. Thank you guys for joining in. Really I'm really happy for you to be here today. I think also I might be live with my mentorship students tomorrow. I will try maybe, as I want to improve. Every day I want to improve, want to improve, want to improve. So I will be joining on with them. Okay? Good to you guys. I see you soon.